Hi, my name is April. I'm 45 years old and I'm from Virginia.
How you doing today, Miss April?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
It's a pleasure to be able to talk to you. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
You said you're from Virginia.
Yes, sir.
What brings you to Philadelphia?
I got stranded here about a month and a half ago.
And how did that happen?
My husband was working driving a truck and he had a medical emergency and had to go to the hospital. And I called and told his boss. His boss came and got the truck and left me here.
Wow, sorry to hear that. What drugs do you currently struggle with?
Fentanyl,
And how many bags of fentanyl would you say you do a day?
probably about 4.
And how do you support that habit?
My husband boosts.
And so your husband had too.
Yeah, he's here somewhere. Don't know where though.
So are you thinking about going back to Virginia?
Yes. As soon as I can get back there.
It's pretty cold out today. And I see you was in a blanket and you got nothing on your feet.
Nope. Don't know where my shoes are. Don't know.
Wow, what happened to your shoes?
I don't know.
Let's see. You just coming out the hospital?
Yes.
Why was you in the hospital?
They found me at McDonald's withdrawing, and they came and got me an ambulance and took me to the hospital.
So once you was in the hospital, they couldn't, give you no assistance with any type of housing?
No.
What about a shelter?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I think I maybe left too soon.
And what made you leave?
I just needed to come find my husband so that he would know where I was.
Do you and your husband think about going into a shelter?
Yes.
Because you really shouldn't be outside like this.
I know.
And this is your first time coming to Philadelphia?
Yes.
Have you been talking to your family?
No. They don't talk to me anymore.
Well, do they even know you? Do they even know if you're alive or not?
Yeah. They know that I'm alive. That's about it.
And how did you get introduced to drugs?
Various ways. Just the people I hang out with, I guess.
And how old was you when you did your first drug?
42.
So you just started not too long ago. Well, do you think about getting clean again?
Oh, yeah.
And how bad is withdrawal for you?
Oh, it's bad, bad, bad. It's really bad.
I'm sorry, that I don't have a coat to give you, because I don't even like to see nobody like this,
Yeah, it's cold out here. They weren't even going to give me clothes when I left the hospital. They gave me 2 gowns. But then they found me some clothes, so that's good, I guess.
Wow. Do you have any clean time in between?
Yeah.
So you've been in rehab before?
Yes.
And completed?
Yep.
How long did you stay there?
Stayed there for a couple months.
And what you think made you come back to using again?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess my mental health issues.
Do you have children?
Yes. I have a 30-year-old.
Do you still talk to him?
Yes. Every once in a while.
Well, that's good. And your husband, do he use fentanyl also?
Yes.
So what's some of the struggles, when both of y'all is on fentanyl, how hard is it to get the money to be able to get y'all drug?
Pretty difficult. But he gets it, so can't really say it's that difficult.
All right, well, let's take a back story. How was your childhood growing up?
It was bad. Really bad.
Would you like to elaborate a little bit?
My mom was abusive. My dad wasn't there.
Did you complete high school?
No, I got my GED. I got pregnant when I was 15.
Oh, well, good. You got your GED. And what's some of the jobs you had?
I've been a receptionist, office manager.
So, what's your current living situation?
I live here on the streets.
And how do you shower?
I don't.
What about how do you use the bathroom?
I use this porta potty.
Oh, this is a porta potty.
Yep.
So it stays open all night?
Yep.
Well, that's good, you know. But sometimes it's probably hard to use that because I can imagine people fall asleep in there, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, there was just a girl in there sleeping.
And how many bags did you say you used today?
None.
Well, you don't look like you sick.
It's because I just got out of the hospital. They gave me meds.
Good. So, are you going to go back to the fentanyl then?
I hope not.
Congratulations. I pray for you. I hope you don't, you know. I hope you stay strong, but you got to come off these streets.
I know.
And what's the plans for the rest of your day?
I'm not sure. I'll probably just walk around trying to find my husband.
And he might be out trying to get money for the drug. Or he would probably be looking for you, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. But do you know about the Sunshine House?
Yep.
So why don't you go down there and maybe they could give you something to put on your feet?
Yeah,
You know?
I can probably go there.
Yeah, because you can't keep walking around like this.
No, I'll get sick.
Yeah. And maybe we'll think about going into a shelter, you know?
Yeah.
Because nobody deserves this, you know?
Right.
And you started late, so before you started using drugs, what was your thoughts about an addict?
I cared for them. I worked in a rehab for a long time.
Oh, yeah? What, as a specialist, a counselor, what?
Intake.
So you never looked down on addicts, huh?
No, not at all.
So what would you say to people who do look down on addicts?
It's just not nice. We're people too. We just got issues, that's all.
So if you could go back before you touched that drug, what would you do differently?
I'd get on my mental health meds. That way I really wouldn't want to have to do drugs.
And what's some of the things mentally you struggle with?
I have anxiety, real bad anxiety. I have bipolar disorder and ADHD.
And when the last time you been on your meds?
It's been a couple years.
And the hospital couldn't get you back on?
Well, they could probably if I would have stayed, but I didn't stay.
Well, how long did you stay?
Just a couple hours. They got me there yesterday and I left today.
Well, at least it was good that, you know, they gave you some medicines, though you don't feel the withdrawal of the fentanyl.
Yeah.
So if I was able to call you a shelter, would you go?
Yeah.
Okay, so at this interview, I would do that for you.
Okay.
And, you know, that way you could get off these streets because you shouldn't be walking around like this, you know?
Right.
And before we go, is there anything else you would like to add to this?
No.
Well, God bless you, you know, and hopefully you and your husband both decide to get off these streets.
Yeah, that would be great.
And I will call the shelter for you,
Okay.
you know, to get you off these streets, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you. And thank you for, you know, sharing your awareness.
Thank you.